Brad, coming off a huge win on Wednesday, you come in with the arch rival Moose Jaw, a really tight game, but you found a way to pull it out. What was the key tonight?
Yeah, I think just kind of getting the puck in behind their defenseman, make them defend on us, get our cycle, get our forecheck going. I thought for the first period we really had that buzz in. Second period, I thought we got a little. We started slowing down our game, not playing as fast, and we got a little cute in the neutral zone. I think that then obviously their power play got them back on the board.
Yeah, that was the same thing we talked about last game. No power play really opportunities again for your team, but another 3 goals, 5 on 5. So what was clicking again tonight?
Yeah, I think just the way we were playing. I think just playing fast, defensemen moving the puck, forwards obviously being in position, us able to play some predictable hockey, to play even faster as a 5-man unit. I thought we had a lot of guys working above the puck. They score really easy on the transition. They got great rush offense. They got a really good power play too. So we've definitely got to be mindful of that when we turn the puck over. And I thought we did a really good job against their transition tonight.
You got them again tomorrow. It's tough to beat a team back-to-back like this, but you got a couple wins in a row. What's kind of the key to stacking some wins here, getting on a roll?
I think just not feeling too good about ourselves. I think we got to just keep on staying mature about our game and know that tomorrow's a new 60-plus minutes. That's what it needs. Obviously feel good about this, but taking this like a playoff series. This game's over. It doesn't matter anymore. Now it's on to tomorrow. Refocus, get your bodies refreshed, and we'll start worrying about it tomorrow.
Just going back to the game tonight, a couple goals from defensemen, not in Hamilton. Just wondering, what does that production do, and how important is that to get in these tight games?
Well, I think if you just look at Moose Jaw's defense, and then you got 3 guys over 12 goals and a couple over 15. So, I think it can drive offense, and obviously Hammy is kind of what he was like. I think Nutter's really come into his own as a 20-year-old. I think it's we need those guys pushing pucks up the ice, and if they score, they score. Hey, great. I think for us, we got to make sure that we keep our defensemen in good position so we aren't getting stuck in their transition.
Don't want to jinx anything, but you guys have a point in every game against these guys this year. What is it that you guys just play so well against them for? Is it a familiarity thing, or is it just you just show up to play against them?
Yeah, I'm not really too sure. I don't want to give any bulletin board material. Sure. I think it's just what it is. It's they've had our number for a couple of years when they were making their good runs. I think now it's starting to flip a little bit in our favor, or our team's starting to grow in a different direction than it was in the last 2 years. So I just think that's just the way the game works sometimes.
I just want to go back to the game against Saskatoon. I haven't talked to you at all. That was obviously a crazy one. Just wondering your thoughts on how you have seen Maddox Schultz progress and obviously becoming the youngest player in franchise history to record a hat trick in that game.
Yeah, I think, I keep on getting asked that question, Evan, and I think that same answer. It's just about him having familiarity with our league, him getting practice time with us, him getting consistent games with us, and that's something we've been able to do the last couple of weeks here, so he's not jumping back and forth. And it's no different when guys go from the American League to the NHL or East Coast League to the American League. I've seen quite a bit in my time. It's hard to adjust, no matter how good you are. So I think with him, he's got a little time here. Just with same thing with Liam. When he had time with us, he started cooking, and now he hasn't played with us for a while, so it's hard to go back and forth. But bring up the Saskatoon thing. I don't think I get asked about it enough, but Caden Brown had 6 points that game, and he had a hat trick too. And obviously Maddox is a special player, but I think 6 points in one game is something that should be talked about also.
I do have a question about Schultz. Put him out, at the end of the game, he's taking the draw. That's one of the most important facets of the game there, right? You got to win the draw to have a chance to score. What's kind of your thought process there? I know he was on the ice on an icing and he lost the draw pretty clean and it ended up in a goal. So what's your thought process going back to him there at the end of the game?
Well, his face-offs are around 50%, and usually they're above 50%, and tonight they were. It's the same thing with both the boys. Wish Liam played with us the last little bit. He would have got those experiences too. He's first overall. We're building the team around him, in the coming years, so he needs to have those experiences. He needs to know what it takes. And has he succeeded all those situations this year? No, he's failed, but that's part of growth, and he's getting better for it from those experiences.
Was another win for you guys tonight, another tight game. Do these tight games kind of just help help build the team kind of going forward here?
Yeah, I think definitely. When a game like the one in Saskatoon and the one tonight is that close, I think we're just learning how to finish out games in the third period, and I think that's a big thing for our group to move forward here, climbing into a playoff spot still. So, yeah, overall, I thought tonight was a big win, and yeah, we've got to get a good one tomorrow too.
Couple points for yourself. You're kind of rolling along, just kind of not having a huge offensive year, but your game seems to be rounding out. What do you think of it so far this season?
Yeah, I've been happy with my game. I think, not everything is about points for me. It's contributing in other ways too, like defensively. Defense first, that's my position. So just focusing on that, and then hoping the offensive points will come, on the power play and stuff. That's been good for us this year too. So yeah, overall, I've been happy with myself and happy with the team too.
It seems like you've really stepped up your physical game. Is that one things you kind of keyed on for this season?
Yeah, I think, moving forward into higher levels, I think all D-men are able to, close guys off, and I'm not the biggest guy ever, so I need to work on, body positioning and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's definitely something I put into my game is physicality.
Goals tonight from yourself and from McNutt. 2 of the 4 goals, I guess, and with an empty netter coming from the back end.
Mm-hmm.
So how important is that, do you think, for you guys playing these tight games all the time?
Yeah, I think any goal in general in a tight game like that is important, and Ephraim's been great to have as a D partner all year, and to get a little rebound there, crashing the net, it's awesome to see. And for me, it was nice to get that one too, but just helping contribute to the team is what we're worried about.
You guys have had a lot of success against Moose Jaw, a point in every game, knock on wood, of course, for tomorrow. But
yeah.
what is it that you think maybe is just pushing you guys to be able to do that? Like, is it just a familiarity thing or something that you guys have worked on?
Yeah, no, I don't think it's really something we've worked on. We're working on winning all games that we play, but I think Moose Jaw is kind of a rival to the Pats and always has been, and these games are super important, and we know that. So just getting up for these games, coming out and bringing our best effort, I think that's the most important. We got to bring that for tomorrow too.
Going back to that Saskatoon game, we haven't seen you really since then. Just wondering your thoughts on that game, and crazy one, 6-point performance from Caden Brown,
Yeah.
and obviously Maddox being Maddox with the hat trick and youngest in franchise history.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think two huge performances from 2 key guys on the team, and I think it's awesome to see for Maddox, 15-year-old coming into the league, and he looks calm out there. Like, you never know he's 15, and for him to pot a hat trick and the overtime winner goal was pretty impressive too. But yeah, like overall, what I said, yeah, I think we needed those 2 points moving forward here.
Going into that game, how was the feeling? You guys kind of not gave it away, but let that one slip against Saskatoon here. So how key was that going into that game to really play as well as you did here and really pull up the win?
Yeah, I think that's kind of a common theme for us. Like I said, we gotta work on closing out games when we have a lead. Like even tonight, we're up 3-1, and they got it won early in the third period. So just closing out those details, I think, is big for us. So yeah.